Okay, AI, I want you to build me the perfect laptop.
I'm looking for something with useful AI that can improve my workflow.
But don't skimp on the power. Let's go back to video number 22 on this channel. It was an overview of my setup that I made almost 17 years ago. And though it might be a little hard to tell from pixelated 2007 YouTube quality, the main beast on my desk was what seemed giant to me at the time, a 22-inch HP monitor. And while a lot has changed since then, HP tech is something I've been using pretty much ever since. Between displays, printers, and of course computers, they've been in this industry for decades, constantly innovating and pushing boundaries. And one of their latest laptops for 2024, the EliteBook X360 1040G11, continues that trend, I think perfectly blending power, performance, and a ton of AI. Before I get to that, I want to thank HP and Intel for sponsoring this video, and also thank you guys for watching and give you guys a chance to win $500. Thank you guys for supporting the channel all these years. I love doing these in my videos. Thank you for being awesome, for giving me love and support all these years. This is open to anyone in the world. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me the first game, the first thing you would do on your brand new HP laptop. Tell me a fact about yourself. Tell me a dad joke. Tell me anything. Just make sure there's a way to contact you either in your comments or on your YouTube page. Give the video a thumbs up. We're gonna let this run for 10 days. Open to anyone in the world. All the information though will be in the description down below. So when it comes to laptop shipping in 2024, I'm sure your list includes probably the essentials for every computer, right? A good looking, high-res display, good keyboard, awesome trackpad, stellar battery life, good performance. Not to spoil it before this video starts, but obviously the G11 is checking all of those boxes and then a lot more. But after using this for a bit, I've been more impressed by the seamless integration of AI into the most important parts of this laptop. And I'm not talking about slapping AI on the box and call it a day, but actually building it into the core of this machine to enhance everything that you do. And I'm not just talking about AI, generatively making an image out of your words, but things you don't even realize that AI is doing. I think that's where AI and computing are really powerful, where it just makes your experience better, even if you have no idea that it's doing it. And what's making all this happen is Intel's ultra-core processor powering the AI workload here, and it is really impressive. So for starters, let's talk battery life, because nothing matters if you don't have power to rely on. So the G11 packs really awesome battery life with up to 19 hours of video playback time on the built-in battery alone. But even cooler than that is how AI automatically manages that battery life for you. So HP is calling it intelligent hibernate. It's kind of a marketing term. What that's gonna do, it's actually gonna use sensors to know its surroundings. And this is where a lot of times you see kind of phantom battery drain on laptops. If it's in your backpack and it's going unused, it automatically put itself into a deeper sleep state to conserve battery. But if detects that it's sitting on a flat table, ready to be used, it's going to wake up and be ready to instantly turn on so you can get right to work. There are a lot of laptops out there, and usually when you open them up or start them up, you're waiting forever for a boot up or for it to come awake from sleep. Not so here with what HP has done. They've got pretty much instant on. When I open this thing up, it is ready to go. There's also the companion My HP app that lets you sort of do a deep dive into apps sucking battery life in real time, give you kind of full control over those rogue, bad behaving apps that you might install and forget about that are just draining your power in the background. And another of the coolest features here, at least in my opinion, is it actually keeps this laptop cool. So the G11 has high density turbo fans that help keep it cooler and up to 40% quieter with HP SmartSense using built-in intelligence to adapt the machine to your workflow, making sure you've got power available whenever you need it. But my favorite features though is lap mode, which can automatically tell when you've got it sitting on your lap. It's gonna cool the machine down so it doesn't, I don't know how to say this, let's say getting comfortably warm on your lap parts while you're trying to get things done. And you laugh, that's a real world AI use case here that is quite literally cool to see. Sorry about the pun, but that's just a start. And of course, can't go any further without talking about performance, because HP and Intel are teaming up to bring the thunder with the G11. And this using the latest generation Intel Core Ultra 5 and 7 series processors, the combined stellar power of cutting-edge CPU, GPU, and NPU technology give you all the power you need to get your work done. Whether you're crunching numbers in Excel or chopping up videos in Premiere Pro, and with HP SmartSense working its magic behind the scenes, you will get up to 40% improved performance when you need that power. And the NPU is particularly cool as it's actually a dedicated low power AI engine to handle sustained tasks without you having to think about it. They're just gonna do the work for you. So there's a lot of AI things that are happening here, and a lot of times they're happening behind the scenes. You don't even notice that they're working. One way that I can show you is actually with the camera and some blur effects going on. Now, blur effects are around, and they've been around for a while. Almost every platform has them, but AI is taking the heavy lifting here, and you can see it with the blur effect. But again, we've seen that before, but as I start to move around, the blur effect kind of keeps itself going. And again, this isn't like a groundbreaking demonstration. A lot of the groundbreaking stuff is happening kind of in the background, but you can see, even as I move around, I do a little spin action, if I do it fast, that blur is not broken at all. But what especially will kill blur, if you want to try this on your own computer, if you have a laptop, moving around will totally wreck and destroy it, especially when it comes to the background. But the AI is doing its thing right here. And also, you can pay attention to things like the audio as I move the laptop around. It's eliminating all the background noise and still keeping the focus on my voice. And again, speaking of AI, Microsoft is making big moves with Windows Copilot inside of Windows 11. And if you want to utilize this on the software side to improve your workflow, there's a dedicated key right on the keyboard that gives you instant access. You're getting a really great mix of USB-C and USB-A ports, including 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, HDMI 2.1 ports, connect this to a monitor if you want, like my beloved monitor back in 2007, even a nano SIM slot as well. So what you're getting is a large, comfortable keyboard. And the keyboard to me looks like, if you set the icons on your phone to like a larger size, it is a big keyboard and a large trackpad that make them just really easy to use. A beautiful, spacious 14-inch screen that can fold all the way back. It comes with a ton of different options, including the one that we have, anti-glare. This is just one configuration that we have here. There's a ton of different screen options, touch, not touch, different technologies, obviously RAM and processor and storage options. You can configure this thing for weeks. It's got Active Pen Gen 3 if that's your jam, and a really premium portable design, but given HP's track record, you expect that at least. This computer is obviously really good for consumers, but it's also targeted enterprise as well. So easy for the actual users to use them. But they also made it simple for IT to manage, which will extend the life of the computers and also make sort of large IT departments breathe a little easier. HP, like I said at the beginning, is going to all these boxes of things you want and checking them here. Power, check. Performance, check. Portability, check. Using AI to enhance things you actually do every day, check. And all with a focus on sustainability. To utilize recycled materials, sustainable packaging to deliver a laptop that improves your work while also not hurting the world. If you're looking for a laptop that, again, literally is going to check all those boxes, made by a company who's been innovating in this space for decades,
Powered by the latest Intel Core Ultra processor that unlocks AI experiences.
the Elite X360 G11 is a clear choice. Now, if you want to learn more about it, all the links you need will be down below.